Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Gillian Barry, and today we have an incredible duo on the channel for you guys. We have Mark and Chelsea, and they are on a team juice cleanse. They are a couple and they are juicing and they are doing amazing. They are actually on day 25 of drinking only juice. And today is a perfect day to film this video because apparently it is International Juice Day or National Juicing Green Juice Day. So I think it's awesome. And I'm just all about juicing. It is so life-changing. There's so many benefits. So let's get right into it. Hey guys, how's it going?
Going
It's
good.
going great.
Going good.
Yay. So you guys are juicing together. I'm thinking that must make it so much easier. I'd love to know sort of what led you guys into a juice fast, how it's going, what are the benefits you've experienced?
I'll let you start.
So we wanted to first start this juice fast to not only like be healthier for ourselves, but to release mucoid plaque. But we have not released it yet. Some people says it, takes 25 days. It could take 90, but we just want to be healthier for ourselves. I've lost 60 pounds since 2020. So
Yeah, 2020.
I feel amazing.
Wow.
Realize how heavy I was until I looked at a photo back then and I was like, oh my goodness, like I have to do something about this. So that led me to, getting on a vegan. We start off vegan, now we're plant-based, now we're juicing, and we just want to do raw vegan after we juice. So it'll be really interesting to see that.
And how did you feel like then? How did you feel like then versus now?
I feel amazing. Like back then I was eating, meat, dairy, chicken, everything. And now I feel great. Just juicing these 25 days, there's like a sense of clarity and a sense of just like not, brain fog or anything like that. And it feels amazing. So I'm glad. Yeah, I like, so it feels amazing. Yeah.
That's awesome. And when you guys were getting started with the juicing, was it hard to get started? And have you noticed, like, what would you say are all the benefits you guys have noticed?
I'd say day one was kind of hard because I'm a big sweet tooth person. So like, I love my sweets, but I mean, day one was all right, but day two, day three, it was just like, it was great. Like I was feeling amazing. And like, of course, I started my menstrual cycle on like day 5 and I was blown away. Like I only had my menstrual cycle for like 4 days. So I was like going from 6 days to 4 days and no cramps. Like people should do this. Like
I noticed that when I juice fasted too. It was the same thing. Yeah, me too. It was the same thing. Wow.
Really. And I didn't complain. So he didn't even notice. I didn't complain the whole time. And of course he loves it because I'm always complaining. But yeah. So yeah, I feel great, and I take my juice to work and all these people, like they look at me and they're like, what is that? But they have a cup of coffee in their hand. And I'm like, I'm on the right track. You're having coffee, I'm having juice, I'm just on the right track. So
yeah. And it gives you like that real energy. Like I used to love coffee so much, but I crash from it. And it's just like, for me, it's like more of a fake energy. I do all these things I wouldn't normally do on coffee, but like the juices, it's like a real genuine energy. Like you feel like your true self and you have like so much energy. So you guys have been able to like work okay and stuff like that. I know people think they have to become a hermit if they're juice fasting, but to me, that's when I have more energy than ever. So has that been the case for you?
It's been great. I mean, we've been exercising, going to the gym like these 25 days.
We've been taking it light though. We don't want to.
We take it light. We don't do like too much, but it feels great, So
I feel like I'm vibrating at a higher level. I feel like an electric being. That's the only way I can describe it.
Yeah, so true. That was like, that's my favorite part of it. Like sometimes I've gone into it for health or like energy and mental clarity, but then it's like such a spiritual experience, right? I know when I've done them, like my dreams have been my favorite part. Like you just have like such a quiet mind. And when you go to bed, like my dreams were like so lucid and vivid. Have you guys experienced any of that?
Not really.
No?
I wouldn't say that.
My sleep schedule's been off the last 20 days. So
yeah.
And is it like a lot easier because you guys are doing it together?
It's definitely easier.
Yeah, because like we hold each other accountable. For sure. So like
she's my personal accountability partner.
Yeah. Like we hold each other accountable. So like if he's not like drinking like as much. I'm like, you gotta
She's
drink
like,
this, you gotta drink another one.
Blast?
Where's your lemon ginger blast? You know, like you gotta just, you know, we hold each other accountable, which is great. So
Yeah.
we're a
Was
good
it your
team.
idea, Chelsea?
I feel like it was, yes, but it was both of ours combined because I've always wanted to do a juice fast, like just watching your like YouTube videos and how you've done one and how Shane has done one. I wanted to try one because
it was definitely her idea. I was hesitant about it.
He's a little hesitant, but I mean, he loves his sweets and stuff too. So like, I'm like, let's get on the track. Let's juice for like 25 or how many days it takes. So
yeah. And how many days? Like, are you guys like really determined with the mucoid plaque? You're gonna go for like the long haul, even if it's like 100 days? Or wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
How long ever it takes. Yeah.
It feels like it's getting close though. I've been using the bathroom a lot in the last like 4 days. Like I'll say the first 2 weeks I was going kind of, and then the last couple of days it's been like really, really fluent. So I think my intestines are starting to flush out now. So
mine are a little like, I don't go as much, but like, you know, it'll take time. Like of all the stuff we've ate over the years, it's gonna take a while. He used to love steak and cheese. Like I never thought this man was ever gonna be vegan or plant-based when I met him. Like he was always eating steak and cheese and subs and meat.
Every day.
Yeah.
Wow.
We worked on it.
Well, you guys look happy. You guys look happy. Would you say like you feel happier like juicing and being plant-based versus before? Like you seem very happy.
Sure.
Yeah. Of course.
It's like it's a level of clarity that there's just no words to explain the level of clarity. You just have to adopt. When people say it's a diet, it's not a diet. It's a lifestyle. And once you adopt the lifestyle, you get the benefits of it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Yeah.
It's so true.
I used to love wine and stuff like that, but I don't even crave it or want it anymore after, you know, what it does to your body and everything. So
yeah, that's what happened to me when I went raw.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I went raw, I just naturally stopped wanting alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah.
And okay, so 20. Sorry, go ahead.
It takes a while to like overcome it. Like when you drink and then like the next week you're like you feel like crap.
Yeah.
So I mean, juice makes you feel great.
It makes you feel so good. Yeah. There's nothing makes me feel better than green juice. Like nothing. It's like the best.
Yeah. No green juice. Lemon ginger blast.
That's awesome. Well, 25 days, like, has this been, do you guys have some tips for people? Like, you guys act like it's just so easy, no big deal. You got this. Like, has it been easy? And like, do you have any tips for people who want to stay on track? Because I know a lot of people struggle to stay on track on a juice cleanse and the cravings become too much, or like the pressures from, you know, society or their partner. Like, you guys have tips so people, because even where you guys are at 25 days, it's a long time to drink only juice. It's a great experience. So for people who even want to get to where you're at, do you guys have any advice?
I will say you have to really, really want to do it. It's something you have to want to do for yourself. So if you're doing it for somebody else, or it's like a trend, or if it's not coming from, it was a calling for me and her as well. So we really decided to stick it out. We got a journal and wrote down our intentions, and it made it that much easier to stick to. So I would tell everybody, if you're going to do a juice feast or a juice fast or any kind of fast, fruits and vegetables, write it down in a journal so you can hold yourself accountable, because you keep score with yourself. And that's kind of important. That's how you build self-confidence. And once you build that self-confidence, the juice fast becomes really easy because you realize it's for your benefit. Mm-hmm. People ask me every day, how have you not eaten solid food? I'm like, well, of course it's difficult, but I'm doing this to clean up my GI tract and flush my body. I respect my body. So the short amount of time that I'm intervening from food, it's a long-term benefit. So that's what I will offer everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and sorry, go ahead.
And also like getting a board and keeping track. Like we do like the circle board, and you put day 1, day 2. It just makes you like accountable, and it makes it fun too. Like
people will notice it. Like, where's that photo?
Right. Like, because if you write it in a notebook, like, yeah, it looks cool, but like you want to like kind of like show it off. Be like, here's my day 1, my day 2. Like it makes it fun too. I mean,
it helps you stay on track. Yeah. I use a felt letterboard when I'm juicing. It just helps me stay on track. And so what does a typical day look like? How many juices are you guys drinking? Like what size jars? How many? And do you prepare ahead of time, or are you guys buying some on the go? Like, what exactly are you consuming?
So we use the 𝑗1 juicer, which I really want the second one because
I use the
the
J2.
second one looks amazing. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Need that.
We need that.
It's
As
the
much as the
best
juicer, we need that.
juicer. Like, you get more juice out of the produce and like less pulp, and it's so easy to use. I love it.
Yeah, we drink 6 32 ounces a day, those ones.
National
And
green juice day.
we just do like the green juices. We do like a pineapple one. We do a carrot one, which is like oranges and ginger. And then we do like, of course, a grapefruit. So we do like
Not the favorite, but
not the favorite. The
it's
grapefruit
important.
is a little, it's strong,
It's
but
a little bit.
it makes you go to the bathroom, of course. So does the lemon ginger blast. So, I mean, the green one, it took me a couple days to get used to because the cilantro and the parsley it burns like when I don't know,
It's
it
not it.
tastes,
It's just not it.
you got to get used to it. Yeah. But
It's refreshing though. I'm
it
getting used
feels
to it.
nice. It feels good.
25 days later, I
Yeah.
can drink it. It's okay.
Yeah. You don't have to like plug your nose to drink it. But
Taking shots with green juice.
right. But yeah.
Then a pomegranate one.
Oh, the pomegranate one. We do a pomegranate ginger one.
Pineapple.
It's really good. We both like it. And we do I started doing like seeded grapes. I'll juice like some grapes with some pomegranates, which it tastes really good. So
And have you guys
feel
been
amazing.
able to like do it? I know a lot of people think, oh, this is going to cost me so much money. Has it cost you guys like a lot more money than normal, or do you have any ways to keep it on budget, or has it been okay?
I'll say it's increased just a little bit, but not really.
Yeah.
Maybe an extra $40 a week, but in the grand scheme of things, you can pay for it now or you'll pay for it later. And I'd rather pay for it now with my, I don't want to pay for it with my health. So
yeah.
I'll rather trade the money for health.
Oh yeah. Cause like before we went vegan, our grocery bills were expensive.
Steak and cheese every day.
Like our cart would be full of just, crap. But now it's
Cereal.
full of fruit. I mean, we get looks at the grocery store. Like we love going to the grocery store like every week. So like people just look at us like, wow, they got a lot of pineapples, or wow, they have a lot of fruit.
10 pineapples
but
in the cart. What are you doing with those?
Right. But I just keep looking. I mean, hey, we're doing something great for our body, and so
It's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. It's great to put yourself first and do this, and then you just feel so good. And I feel like when I do juice fasts, like sometimes I attract, like my life is just more in flow and I'm attracting good things. I don't know, maybe because I'm feeling so good. Have you guys had any experience with that? And what would you say has been like your favorite part of the juice fast?
The last 25 days has been insane. We started a smoothie and juice business about like 6 months ago. And just by posting these photos the last 25 days with the sign, with the sign, like so many people have messaged me on Facebook or Instagram, and they've just said like, I can see the glow. Like, what is this juicing all about? So I feel like a conduit of the messenger now, and it's been every day I get at least 1 or 2 people asking me about juice or health and why I started this journey. So it's awesome. It's really like once you take time to respect yourself, you can really start to help others out. I love being in a position to do that for others because it's all about health. So juice fasting will definitely, it's a spiritual experience, and it'll definitely attract some greatness to your life for sure, because you're doing greatness to yourself.
So true.
True. Yeah.
And have you
What was your
guys,
second?
no, I think that was what I was asking you. Have you guys noticed any negatives? Have there been any negatives?
Just people's opinions.
Yeah. Just, I would say other people's. Yeah.
But it's flattering sometimes too, because whenever you look at it, you understand where they're coming from, because we used to eat the same way. We used to eat the sad diet as well. So there's no judgment there, but it's just, I'm triggering people, but I don't mean to with my health. So, I'll just be the example. And if they come to me with questions, I would love to tell them all the knowledge I know.
And have you guys had any weight loss like on the juice fast that you've noticed?
So we started the 2nd of January.
The first, we had to get all our food out the way.
Yeah, the day one, we had to just like recuperate.
We went to 3 restaurants that day and picked out.
Yeah, literally. But day two, and then we started on day 2, and I weighed myself today 13 pounds.
Wow, that's a lot.
Of juice. Yeah, it's crazy.
Days.
And 25 days. Yeah, 13 pounds, which is I feel amazing. Like I don't know if I see it. I feel like I see it in my face a little bit.
It's my
since the
birthday and she
first-
picked me up.
Right.
Oh yeah,
It's
I
like,
can't remember
Right?
if I said at the big. I don't know if I said at the birthday at the beginning too. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, it's your birthday. I'm so honored you came on your birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She woke me up today. She picked me up and I was like, what it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Why do you have so much energy?
Yeah, I have so much energy. So much energy. Yeah. But like I feel great. Like the juice is something that I've never really like I never thought I'd be vegan. I never thought I would be not eating meat because I loved, chicken
You should see
fingers.
our old Instagram. It's just
But
all fast
It's
food.
all fast food.
That's hilarious. I love it. That's so funny. It's great seeing like the change, it's exciting. Have your friends and stuff
Yeah.
changed a lot? Like just since you guys have changed, like, lifestyles and now the juicing, have you had like a big change in your friends? I know I did when I changed lifestyles.
Sure, yeah. Because there could be a lot of negative people that are just like, why are you on this? Like, what are you doing this for? So my like main focus, so like I wanted to do a juice fast, but not only I wanted to get healthier, just like a little backstory, a little bit. I don't know if this is going off topic, but
Yeah.
I wanted to become healthier in juice because 2019 was like the worst year of my life. So I lost my mother to
Oh no.
cancer because I loved her to death, but she wasn't healthy and I wish she would have been healthy. And this last year I lost my father to unexpectedly. So it's been rough, but I am doing this because I want to be there for my children and my children's children. And, at least, that I can be there for them. So I just want to start off like being healthier. Like when I saw my picture 2 years ago, I was like, who is this girl? Like, I've never looked like this. Who is she? Now I look at myself and I'm like, wow, like who am I? This is insane. But
Wow.
I that was this Kickstarter for my health journey, going through all that and just, yeah.
And I'm sorry you
was-
went through that. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Both your parents like that. And you're
Yeah.
so young, right? Like you're in your 20s, right?
I'll be 26 in March.
Wow. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And it was crazy because like she was diagnosed with cancer. We didn't even know she had cancer. She was diagnosed in March, the week after my birthday, and she died 2 weeks later. So I had 2 weeks with her. So,
What?
but I love this man so much because he was there with me every step of the way. So like, I appreciate him even more now. Like,
That's nice. Well, you guys seem to have such a great relationship and seem so happy. I'm glad you guys have each other,
Yeah.
Life is a roller coaster.
It
for
is.
Sure.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to get too much off topic. That's why I wanted to just explain a little bit.
No, that's
why I
good.
wanted to
Yeah.
get
It's
healthy.
good to know, like, not good that happened, obviously, but it's good to know, like, where you're coming from with it. And like, that's inspiring, that you turned it
Yeah.
into that and like makes you want to change for the better like that.
That's why we're so passionate about
there's
our health.
there's probably people out there like young girls like me that have gone through things like this, and I'm gonna start writing a book. I want to write a book and get it out there and to help other women that are going through this as well. So I just want to just help influence, help people, coach them. I want to be a coach,
Your first
a raw
client?
vegan coach, and I have my first client.
Yeah,
She
that's
wants
great.
to start, but yeah. It's been great.
Amazing. So I guess this has been like a pretty transformative experience for you guys.
For sure.
Life changing.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. Well, it's been so nice talking to you about it. If you feel like there's anything I've left out that you want to share, or like any inspiring words for somebody out there who maybe wants to make the change, a lot of people want to make the change, but they think they can't get over like the mental blocks or like everything. If you have any advice for them also, then absolutely share it now. That would be great.
I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to one of Shane's, I'm a member of members of Shane's group. And we were listening, every day we listened to Jem to one of his old live streams.
Mhm.
And it was from I think 2 years ago in March maybe. And he was speaking to, you asked a question about starting a YouTube channel. And he was answering you. And I was like, we've been listening to Gillian for 2 years now. And here we are listening to her ask about starting her journey. So we both want to inspire. I want to help men out. She wants to help out females or women. How, what is some advice we can just get started?
For starting on YouTube?
Yeah, because we're really nervous. But
yeah.
we
Oh my
really
gosh,
wanna do
don't
it.
be. I love this question. People DM me this and ask all the time. And I love talking about this. So I would say when you're creating videos, the first piece of advice I would give is to think how you can add value. I think it has to be something like topics and videos that you're excited about and that you want to do, but also stuff that you feel like you're adding value. So I try like add as much value as I can in each video. I feel like for me, like people don't want to hear me just talk me, 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 me. They want to like, what can they get from it? You know what I mean? That's what I try and think. And I don't know, I would just say you have to have a lot of patience and really stick to it if you love it, because it can take a long time, right? For like channels to pick up. And I was aware of that when I started. So I just thought, I love doing this. I don't care about it for the money or anything else. I'm going to do it till I'm 80. I don't care. So like that was kind of my mentality. And you definitely have to pick like a niche or something you're super passionate about, which you guys are and that you love. And it's fun. Like I create all my thumbnails in Canva. I love doing like the creative aspect. And it was just like, it was harder in the beginning because you're not getting views when you start out, especially when you're brand new, you don't like, you're still learning and everything. But I just kept sticking to it, even when it was like tens, hundreds of views. Like I just kept going, 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 right? And I would watch channels like Think Media and Nick Nimmin and Catherine Manning, where they give like tips and advice and stuff like that. And what else? I don't know how to edit. So I cannot edit. I've tried so many times. It does not come natural to me. I have close friends who are editors. They come over and they're like, here, let me show you how to clip this out. I'll teach you. And I just like, it is not for me. I've tried so many times. So I do source that out. I have a great editor on Fiverr. He's amazing. And I'll start trying to link his information below if anybody's interested, but don't fill him up with too much work because I need him. But yeah, that's, I don't know. Any other questions? I mean, feel free to DM me. I love this topic, but yeah, just, I mean, come from your heart and also just like try be yourself. And if you're not happy with the videos, just post them anyway and get started. If you guys could see me in my first couple videos, like it's a huge difference compared to now. So like, it's kind of fun to look back at that and just improve as you go in every area. So I would say just get started. Just do like what Sean Cannell says, just hit record and that's it.
Literally. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Another question, because this is like, it's not a controversial topic, but we want to raise our children to be really healthy.
Yeah.
And like I want 10 children. She wanted 6 originally, but now it's 4. So we'll meet at 5 probably. But any advice for like raising your children plant-based or fully raw?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I may be not the best for that because there are other mothers and parents out there who their kids are, I think, raw, vibrant love. I think hers are fully raw vegan. I forget who else. But with my first daughter, I was eating standard American for the first few years of her life. And then I went raw. I forget how old she was. I guess she was probably 4, but she was still so young. It was easy for me to start incorporating a lot of like raw vegetables. She would love like raw veggie plates and fruits and stuff like that. It did get hard once she hit school because the kids these days, they just eat like if she's in public school and it's a lot of like chips and candy. And I feel like the more I try and intervene and be like, no, it makes it worse. And it makes her want to have even more. And she's got the same type of personality as her dad. That's like, the more you tell her like not to do something, she wants to do it. Or the more you tell her to do something, she doesn't want to do it. So each child is like so unique. I just say like the younger, like just expose them to like as many foods as possible, you know, like olives, every sort of type of food. I also think it's important, like if you're going to be vegan when you're pregnant, that you check your blood work and like you stay on top of that. You make sure like all the nutrients are okay. Same with when you're breastfeeding and same with like with the child and stuff. That was a mistake I made with my second child. So when I had her, I was just like, I had just been raw for like a year when I got pregnant. And I was just like, I wanted to get pregnant so bad. I'm like, this has fixed all my health problems, changed my life. I'm like, I know this is the way. I'm going to have like the healthiest baby. This is so exciting. And I had like a great pregnancy. It was really natural. And I felt great. At the beginning, I was a bit sick, but then the morning sickness passed and I had a midwife and I had her at home in a home birth with like no drugs or anything. It was insane, but it was like the hardest pain in my life. I didn't even know such pain could exist. But then it turned into like, it was like from hell to like heaven, right? It was the best day of my life. It is just the best thing I've ever done is have my kids. And then she was 7 pounds, 3 ounces. She was like super healthy. And her first year went great, but I wasn't supplementing. So this is a problem. Like when I was first raw vegan, so this was a while ago, she's almost 5 now, but I wasn't supplementing at the time. Cause when I was a new raw vegan, I was just like, I feel great. I do not need supplements. I wasn't checking my blood work, nothing. I just thought like everything is the natural way I know it all type of thing. Not in like a cocky way or anything, but that's what I thought. And
Yeah.
it was not smart, like, at all. So if I could give any advice, I would say, like, check your blood work if you're gonna take that route with you and your child at that time, because I just think it's important to make sure you're getting, like, everything.
Oh,
So
for
luckily
sure.
she's fine and we're fine and, like, but just, like, stay on top of everything. That would be the advice. I think I wouldn't, like, that's what I've learned. I think there's, like, some people that don't and they just have kids and I know some people, they don't check their blood work, but I mean, I'm not judging. Everybody is on their own journey, but that's the advice I'd give.
Yeah.
You have a question for her?
The only thing I can think of is at 16, I started to go gray. Like my hair is like, it's so gray. And I'm trying to figure out how to reverse it. Like I know there's
Wow.
something, but like I used to dye my hair all the time, but then I get like headaches because the chemicals they put on your
Yeah.
hair. But like, it's been like 6 months since I've dyed my hair. And I don't think I would ever want to dye it again, like after
Yeah.
going through all this juice and everything. So I don't know if there's like any way to reverse it. People say it's genetics, but I don't really know about that. But like,
I don't know, but that's common because, I
yeah.
just had Shane Sterling on where he's 50, right? And he looks like he's like 30. And he said
He looks
he says he has a
Yeah.
couple pieces of gray in his beard, but he says he doesn't have any gray. So there's comments from there's actually a lot of comments about the hair thing. And there's people being like, I've been gray since I was 16. And I don't know. I haven't experienced. I don't have any gray. It did help my hair a lot. Stop dyeing it too. I haven't dyed my hair in I think like 8 or 10 years, probably 8.
Wow.
And but my mom, she's
That's
65
amazing.
and she doesn't have one gray hair. My friend was
Wow.
like, I don't believe your mom. I'm like, no, my mom sent me a picture of like her roots.
Mhm.
So I don't know. But then I think I have seen some people say in my comments that when they went raw, it reversed. So maybe
Yeah.
it will. Like
It-
my hair totally
Right.
changed since I've been raw, like for the better. So like you never know. It's say just like if you don't care and you don't want to diet, then don't diet for like a
Yeah.
while and
Oh,
then give it a couple years, see what happens maybe.
yeah. That's what I was thinking of. Like maybe like after I go raw, that might be, it might change, might not, but like, yeah. And I used to wear like a ton of makeup when I was younger and, dye my hair, but like I've literally gone natural. Like,
No more pimples.
no, like even like juicing, like my acne has gone away. Like usually like during my menstrual cycle, I'm gonna like break out. I used to break
Yeah.
out all these pimples, but like now during the juice fast and I haven't got like one single pimple, like or acne during my menstrual cycle.
Wow.
Like it
Amazing.
sounds weird, but I'm looking forward to my next menstrual cycle to see how it is. Like I never thought I would like be looking forward to my next one. Like I just
Yeah.
want to see the
You came a long
changes.
way, for
I've
sure.
come a long way, yeah, of
She
course.
used to scream on the floor
I
all
used to
around.
scream. Like he doesn't understand, like, like menstrual cycles, like what women have to go through. Like it's crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
crazy. Well, yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have any advice out there for somebody who might be, like getting ready they want to do what you guys have done? Like any advice to help them like get to the
Yeah,
grocery store, get that produce, start doing that juice fast?
I'll give them I'll leave them with this. Today is my 27th birthday, and I feel like I'm 7 years old. And it's when I look at my old photos, like our transformational photos, it's just crazy to see like how far we came because that was our lifestyle and it's all we knew. So we were doing the best that we could do at that time, but we wanted to get healthy. We dealt, traumatic losses and funerals, unfortunately, but sometimes that's what it takes for you to want to get yourself together. So if I could tell anybody anything, I would tell everybody to just, I know not everybody's going to switch over to be plant-based or vegetarian or, raw vegan, but just be a little bit more health conscious about what you're putting in your body, because food isn't just what you eat. It could be the music you eat, the music you eat, the music
Yeah.
the TV you watch. It could be your friends. It's food. It's called food for thought for a reason. So just please get your health in order before you're sitting in a bed and you have to tell your children you don't want to leave them, because that's what it took us. And it still hurts, but
Oh yeah. Like we met at our first your first job here.
yeah,
We used to work at a nursing home together and we saw everything.
it was
Like it was kind of depressing, like watching.
it was depressing.
It was depressing looking at everyone and
Yeah.
hearing the
dreams that
stories.
you
Yeah.
used to work all day and you go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning and hear the screams in the morning. They still might be, you know, in pain later that day, and it's just heartbreaking to find out. We didn't know then, you know, of course, but to find out that some of these conditions and diseases that they were going through was because of their diet, and that's why we started our business. We don't want people to be sick or get sick to want to change their health. I don't want to go to a funeral and think anymore, like, I wonder if I could have said something to them to help them stay here a little bit longer. Like my story is my father's had multiple sclerosis since he was 20 years old, and he's still here. He's alive. But like, I moved back here to New York to take care of him, and just like taking care of your father at that age, it's like heartbreaking. And to find out that, you know, if I knew what I knew now, I could have helped alleviate some of that MS pain is heartbreaking. So I'm going to make sure I do everything I can so somebody else doesn't have to go through that. So what happens to you happens for you.
Yeah.
And that's my advice to everybody. So please get your health in order. And if you want to reach out to me or Chelsea to be coaches or just to have somebody to talk to, this is what we're here for.
Literally. Yeah. We started this business because we want to help people. It's called Roundtree Hydration. And we have an Instagram and we have a Facebook, and we've been helping people. Like, there's
our first client. It's awesome.
We have my first client.
I'm so proud of
there's
her.
people that literally hit me up and I wanted juice. Now people at work are asking me, hey, can I have some juice? Like, sure. Like, you know, just, we want to help everyone, but obviously you can't help everyone because people are in their own ways. But if you help a little bit here and there,
if you keep glowing from that juice, then they'll like, why are you glowing so hard?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I know. Let me tell you a little secret.
But just like my advice for like a juice fast, like, it's going to be hard at first. You're not going to like the taste of the juice, but you want to take it slow. And at the end of like maybe 25 days or 90 days, how long ever you go, you know, it's life-changing. Like, you feel amazing. Like, I feel great. This is like the best I've felt in 25 years. Literally, I'll be 26 in March, and I feel incredible. Like,
wow, you guys are doing amazing. I'm proud of you guys. Like, and when I see your posts, they're just so positive, and you guys are glowing. And I just, you know, it's so great because you've been hit with like trauma and unfortunate events and very dark things. And you're really like, I don't know, it's almost like alchemy, right? You're turning it into something really good. So it's really amazing because it's just like, it's like when there's a lot of pressure on someone and a lot going on, it's like they can either turn into a diamond or like be crushed into dust, I feel like, you know, and you guys are just like becoming those diamonds. And I think it's amazing and you're very inspiring. And that's why I wanted to have you on. So I want to thank you guys for coming on. And I will link all your stuff down below. So people, because you guys are just like firsthand doing this, what better people to hire as coaches if you want to do that type of thing too. And so I will link everything down below so everybody can go find you and follow you. And I wish you guys nothing but the best. And we'll see like how long you guys go. Like, maybe you'll go to 100 days, come back on, and we'll give everybody an update, see how that mucoid plaque
I love how it feels. I don't know.
Yeah, we might go even after removing mucoid plaque. We might keep going. We don't know.
Yeah, some people feel so good they go like 200-300 days.
Yeah.
I work at the Cheesecake Factory, so I used to bring food to work, and it's eliminated my food prep every morning. It's lovely. I just bring my juice and I'm done.
It takes a while with the first juicer, but the second one I'm gonna buy. Like,
the Nama?
You just throw it in there. Like,
no,
that's insane.
It's the best. I can give you guys, I'm affiliated with them because I use it and love it so much. So if anybody wants a Nama, I'll put my code down below. It's Gillian10. You can save $55 and it's the best. Like, I got it, I guess like 4 months ago. I don't know when I got mine, but I juice every day. I drink multiple juices every day because it's just so easy to use and it's fun to use. It's great. It's really good. Almost everyone I interview uses the Nama. They're the best.
Literally a life changer. That and the Vitamix are the two best things I spent my money on in a very long time.
Well, I technically spent my tax money, because I had extra money, and I literally bought it, and I was so like excited. Like, it sat on the counter for a while, but then I was like, we got to do something.
We used to watch Fully Raw Christina, and she made a video.
We followed her.
We saw the Nama in her video.
Yeah. It's great.
It's great.
But
it's so good. Well, yeah, this has been awesome. So we'll keep updated. I follow you guys on Facebook. We'll see what's going on. And then maybe we'll do another video when you guys have the end results. But so far it's going amazing. So I think it's great to talk to you at this point. I mean, you're almost close to a month now. It's been over 3 weeks. Yeah. And to the viewers, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know you guys love the juicing content, and so do I so much. It's so life-changing. And I will link a juicing playlist down below as well if you guys want to watch more juicing interviews or content, recipes, things like that. And I will put a couple on the screen right now. And be sure to subscribe if you don't already. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.